So this is the latest one that I got. It says, I got my info from a CBI insider. Your CBI insider got his info from Pimpy's investment chat. If you've been following my videos for a while, this is kind of an inside joke. Somebody had took some information off one of my videos and tried to pass it off on another YouTuber's channel as a CBI insider information. It was something else. So anyway, somebody sent this one to me, and I thought it was funny, so I thought I would share it with you guys. This is this the face on this cat is classic. Anyways, I wanted to share this one with you guys. Let's get started on some stuff real quick. You guys already know this, but just in case you don't, and you're new to my channel, Pimpy's Investment Chat also has a Facebook group. I encourage everybody to go there. It's free. Just sign up. In here, there's tons of information for advanced people, people who's been here and got a little bit of experience, and even for beginners. There's information on the Iraqi dinar, the Vietnam dong, cryptocurrencies, and other investments as well. And I encourage everybody to come here. Most of you who pay for information in your Patreon groups, I guarantee you can come here, and the information is inside this group for free. So I encourage one and all to come here and just sign up. It's free 99, all right? So I just wanted to share that with you. Now, somebody asked me a question. They said, hey, Pimpy, do you take the Brave or the BAT cryptocurrency tips? I guess the Dinarians do it, and I say, yeah. I mean, I use the Brave website, or not website, but web browser. It's one of the best. It's fast. You can earn cryptocurrencies. You can see right here. I can earn them. Look right here. As a matter of fact, see when this pops up, you click it, and it'll reward you for watching the commercial. So they block a lot of the ads. They block a lot of these, cookies and stuff like that. And your web browser is so much quicker. All right, when you're playing around on this thing. But anyways, yeah, you guys can. If you sign up, what you do is you just come in here where it says Brave Rewards. You could come down here where it says monthly contributions or tips, and you could just put in my website. It's the one over there on YouTube, or you could donate to there, and it will give me however many cryptocurrencies, the BAT cryptocurrencies you want to give it to me. I know there's one person on here who just set me up where I get the full amount. That's nice of them. I mean, I'm not soliciting them, but people are offering them, so I'm just teaching you where you could go to sign up, and then you could put my name on there. Again, it's just another way for me to earn money without asking you guys to go to any Patreon group. I'm not a fan of that. But anyways, if you guys want to sign up for the actual website, I'll leave this link in the browser for you to go. And trust me, you'll love it. It's a lot faster. Does a lot of ads, and it does tracking blocking. So it keeps anybody that's trying to track your information, it blocks it. It blocks anything trying to, look at this, the HTTPS upgrades. So this is really good. And it gives you an estimation of how much time you've saved since you had it, just to give you an idea where I stand on this bad boy, because I use it a lot. If you have, look at this. This sucker has blocked over 827,922 ads and tracking blocks. All right, I've had 1,819 HTTP upgrades. It saved me approximately 11 and a half hours. I use this, but if you have something similar to, or not something similar to, but if you actually have Netflix, for some reason there's a problem with it. So I suggest that you use this to do your normal browsing. It actually pays you to shop around using this browser. So the more you use this browser, the more tokens you can set up. I'll do a video on how to set this up, because you can increase the amount of ads that come over. You see these little things that pop over to the side here, and this is what one of the ads looks like. I just clicked it. Or every now and then you see me in a video while I'm talking, a little box up come over, I'll click it. That's because I'll get like a half or a full BAT token, and it's actual money. It's cryptocurrency. So so I appreciate anything that you guys want to donate to me. I don't have a problem with it whatsoever. A few people have asked before. I just ignored the request, but I mean, what the hell, you know what I mean? It's free 99, so I can't knock it. But anyways, you just see this little ad like this, and it increases the amount of BATs that you hold. Okay, so anyways, I'll leave the link for that for you guys just to go ahead and sign up if you want to. I'll start leaving that in the bottom of my descriptions for those of you who want to sign up for it. I recommend you play with this website. It's really good. It's better than all the other ones that are out there, and your computer is much, much more faster. All right, real quick, speaking of cryptocurrencies, look, here's a quick update on what's going on in the world of cryptocurrencies. Now, since I'm here and I'm talking about cryptocurrencies, if you have not been listening to any of my videos I'm sorry, that name slipped out. I've said this many times. I am not a fan of cryptocurrencies. You hear me talk about them, and I know there's some of you out there who are just gung-ho about them. I get it. I understand this. But just like fiat currencies, I have no faith in cryptocurrencies. There's nothing supporting these at all. Just like fiat currency is a piece of paper with printing on it, they tell you that, or they promise you that it's backed, but it's not. All right, the government will make any excuse in the world to screw you out of your money. I think cryptocurrencies are just another version of this. Yes, I understand they're going to try to force us into this. I can't imagine us doing this 100%. I don't trust cryptocurrencies at all. But I do understand the use for them and where they're trying to go with this. And having said that, I'm also aware and smart enough to know that there is a small window of opportunity in which investors could ride the coattails of the popularity of cryptocurrencies. And you can make a lot of money off of it if you time it just right. So when you see me talking about, hey, if you guys got some discretionary funds, and for those of you who don't know what discretionary funds means, discretionary funds is money that all your bills are paid, you're not behind on anything, and you have extra money that you can spend on investment or other items without it breaking your bank. So if you're hawking your mortgage or your rent money to buy cryptocurrencies or dinar or Vietnam dong, don't do that. All right. When it comes to cryptocurrencies, you don't have to have a lot of money. 2 years ago, I started a guy in my other group, and he was spending $10. That's all he had. $10 of discretionary funds every month. And he's been doing it now. It's been about 14 months. So, it's $140, 14 months. And so he's accumulated a nice little pile of XRPs. And back then, when we first started, they were 11 cents. No, it was like 13 cents or 13 cents or 14 cents, I think it was. So, it was much cheaper, and it's gone up since then. But he just keeps adding to it. If you're going to buy cryptocurrencies as an investment, I recommend all you do is you buy them, put them away, don't look at it. Don't watch the market because it's really super volatile and it goes up and down in huge swings. All right. And you'll drive yourself crazy trying to keep up with these swings and you'll lose a lot of money. Trust me, you're speaking to somebody who's speaking from experience. I lost a lot of money trying to figure out how to read this market. And the best advice I could get you is look, just start accumulating goals. Set yourself up goals for each of the cryptocurrencies, and once you achieve those goals, just leave them there. I figure there's about a 3 to 5 year window in which we could really take advantage of the market and really come away benefiting. So there is a girl, and I won't mention her name, but if you're listening to my video, you know who I'm talking about. She's got about $3,000 in savings, all right? And she's asking if she should buy the dinar or anything else like that. Look, the dinar and the Vietnam dong, look, they're low risk, high rewards. It's not like you could lose everything, all right? So in a worst case scenario, if you get impatient and nothing happens to the exchange rates, you can always sell back the currencies and take a small hit. Or you could go on eBay and sell them and get your full amount of money back. So it's not like you could lose anything. All right, now cryptocurrencies, on the other hand, if you buy high and they start dropping in value, you could lose some money. This is why you should not watch the market. Although I do update a lot of people on it, that's just for those individuals like keep an eye on it. But don't panic when the market starts to seriously drop and just leave it there. All right, people go, what are your goals? Well, everybody knows this one, the ETH, Ethereum. I want 32 of those coins. There's a reason for it. There's something coming out called Ethereum DeFi that I think will allow individuals holding, I believe it's 32 Ethereum coins to stake in there and you can make really good passive income off the coins. I'm still trying to learn more about it, but I encourage you if you can. And yes, I get it. So if you want 32 coins of Ethereum at its current price, it's a little expensive. Let's take a look at where we're at. Times 267, just say it, to round it off. So you're talking about $8,544 to buy 32 coins. And no, when you buy a coin, you don't have to buy a full coin. So right now, if I had 20 bucks, I would still buy ETH, even though it says 268. That's because you could buy fractional pieces of coins. You just keep doing it until you get 32 full Ethereum coins. I have my goal. Tens of thousands is what my goal was for XRP. I'm at that goal, and the same for XLM. All right? That's just, although I'm getting out of XLM, I'm not. There's nothing about it that impresses me. I'm going to push it all towards Ethereum. So right now, I suggest if you're going to put money into cryptocurrencies, this is just my opinion. I'm not a professional. My suggestion is grab a bunch of XRP, grab a bunch of ETH, which is Ethereum, try to get up to 32 coins. Look, I said this before, Bitcoin halving is coming up in May. This is why we're seeing a nice, healthy rise in the values of cryptocurrencies, because in order for the Bitcoin to still be valuable, it's going to have to be somewhere between $16,000 and $18,000 for the coin in order for the miners to continue mining this. And we're talking about millionaires. These guys got huge mining farms in China. They're going to pump the hell out of this coin. They can't afford for it to be down there. It becomes a loss and for them to be mining, and they spend too much money on equipment to allow this coin to crash. So that's just my opinion. But what happens when Bitcoin goes up has a tendency to pull along and drag with it the altcoins with it, including XRP as well as other coins. All right, so that's just, I want to let you know that. Look, I've said this before, not a fan of cryptocurrencies. I know you people are going to make a lot of different pitches out there as to why it's going to be the greatest thing since sliced bread. That's your opinion. I'm just saying there's nothing that supports this at all. And you can sit there, well, this promised that or that contract that. That's the same with fiat currency. It has no value. There's no intricate value to these except for what they show you the values are. For those you're wondering or don't know, if you're new to my channel, I'm a huge gold and silver fan. I buy physical gold and silver and I hold on to it. That's different. Gold is the only thing that's recognized as an official currency around the world. It has outlasted every monetary system that has come and gone over the last 6,000 years, all right? So people go, well, Bitcoin's the new gold. No, the frickin' ain't. Trust me, it ain't. All right. The difference between Bitcoin and my gold and silver is I physically have this. So I'm going to tell you a quick story, and I told you this might happen. But when the market first started going up on all the coins in 2017, back when Bitcoin was selling for around $20,000, when the market was going up, a lot of people had trouble getting into their accounts. I told you when I saw a huge drop in the market, and I panicked when I was first learning about cryptocurrencies, when I tried to sign into my account, it kept telling me I had to re-verify who I was. I don't like that kind of crap. I don't trust it, and I don't like it. All right? So what's to keep the market from crashing? And all these guys taking everybody's money and making a stupid excuse like you need re-verification to get into your account. It took me 4 days. And then one day just magically it let me back in my account. Thank goodness there was a huge loss, but then it rebounded by the time I was able to get in my account. But the point being, and let's say let's just for shits and grins say the XRP goes up to, $10,000 a coin, and I got 1,000 of them, and I want to sell them all, and all of a sudden I can't get in my coin, and I can't sell it, it drops down to $5. I'm exaggerating, of course, but I'm trying to make a point. What's to keep that from happening? Nothing. There's nothing out there to keep that from happening. All right? It's happened more than once to several people. I'm just saying, cryptocurrencies, there's a wave of opportunity in which you can make some pretty good money in a short period of time. All right, especially if you have a few $1,000s to start off with, okay? So XRP and Ethereum are the two that I'm focusing on. That's where I'm staying right now. But yeah, I just want to make a point again. I don't have a lot of faith in them, all right? I am a gold and silver person. Okay, so somebody's asked me about the Venezuela dollar, and I said, don't buy it yet. Wait till the new government gets in here because the currency isn't worth crap. It really is not worth crap right now, okay? It has no value. As a matter of fact, it's all over the streets. Wait till the new government gets in there and they issue new currency. And the question was, what makes you think they're going to issue new currency? Well, let me show you. Look at this guy. Well, first, let me show you this. Here's the currency now in that country. If it was worth anything, do you think they would have, I don't know, a mountain of it in the yard for kids to play with? It has no value. Venezuela garbage money. Look at this. Look at this. They got trash cans of it. They're just dumping it. Now, if this thing was going to revalue at all, do you think these people would be dumping it in the streets? No, they would not be dumping this in the streets. Not at all. As a matter of fact, look what they're doing for people to come by who are visiting in Venezuela. They are literally making these little trinkets for you. So these people are weaving baskets out of their currency. So if it was going to revalue, they certainly wouldn't be making damn baskets out of their currency, okay? So I wanted to make that point about the Venezuela dollar. Look, hold tight. When the communist or socialist government is out of there and the new government gets in there, then you will see a new currency be issued. You want to try to jump on it then before it shoots up in value. I just wanted to show you that I will see. Look at here you go, Brave. Look, hey, so it just jumps up there again. And let me see if I can show what happens. It should show you over here a currency increase on my little coins. I think I took the box off because I got tired of looking at it. But anyways, it'll go up there and it just pops up here and then you can earn cryptocurrencies. All right, it's really easy to do. Okay, so I wanted to show you about the Venezuela dollar. There's a lot of people talking about it. I agree. It's a currency to keep an eye on, just like the one in Iran. Okay, let's get over here to this article because I've showed this before many times, this particular article, and people have asked me about it on several occasions, and it was one of the first videos that I did. So I thought, okay, what I'm going to do then is just kind of go over it again. Just keep in mind, again, this person is making an argument. This article goes on to talk about the executive order that was put out that under the Bush administration, they had encouraged people to invest in Iraq. Here it is, Executive Order 13303. But you guys should read that a lot closer, okay? So, anyways, it goes on and talks about at first how people were saying this is a scam. And then in the article, it's telling people to call the U.S. Commodities Future Trading Commission to file a complaint. There's people out there who were taking advantage of a situation and they were scamming people. They were committing fraud. For those of you who don't know the story of the Sterling Group, what they were doing was guaranteeing dates and rates and claiming that they had CBI insiders or they had links into the White House, and this is where they were getting their information from. They were purposely misleading people, and they got millions for it. This is why I'm saying be very careful about who you're dealing with and make sure you research everything, okay? So it goes on in here to explain why this is not a fraud, all right? It breaks it down in here. I'll leave this link for you guys to play with. All right. So anyways, it goes in here to talk about why it's not, not only why it's not a scam, but you guys will love this. If you go on down a little bit further, it makes an argument for the rate of $3.20. Here, there's commercials and news people back in the days encouraging people to invest in Iraqi dinars. All right, and this woman here talking about, the project will grow faster than China, encouraging people to invest into the Iraqi dinar, and all the sanctions would be released by the United Nations, and the dinar would go up in value. This is all the things that we talk about all the time. All right, so anyways, it goes on here to make a comparison of what happened to Kuwait. And we told you guys a lot of times, do not make the comparison between the two. We understand they're similar, and even I did back in the beginning compare the two. There's reasons to compare them, But where they fall short is, I think, the amount of currency that was in circulation at the time that the Kuwait dinar did revalue compared to where we are with the Iraqi dinar, okay? So there are some good things. Anyway, it says the United Nations Council would recognize that the situation existing now in Iraq is significantly different from when the Saddam regime invaded Kuwait in August of 1990, and the importance of Iraq achieving international standing equal to that which it held prior to the date. Then the IQD was $3.22 for every $1. Right? These are all information pulled out of all the different treaties, all the different meetings, UN Council meetings, IMF meetings. This is where they get this information from. They like to take these parts out and highlight it. Look, that would be great if they do. There's lots of arguments by the government of Iraq why they want the $3.22 value of their currency. I told you this, guys, in almost every video. There's an argument by the IMF and the CBI why they want to start off at $1.34. But then you have a lot of people out there that just say, hey, use common sense. There's 51 trillion dinars out there. How can they afford to do either one of these rates? And we make these cases back and forth several times, but I'm just sharing this with you. So here they're talking about it needs to be equal to the $3.22 rate, okay? And then it goes on here. These are the naysayers, and this is the person's response to it. Okay, so I said this before, so here it is. In their attempt to discredit the dinar, that's the naysayers, state that the IQDs are sold on misleading hype. They state many dinar dealers refer to the value of the IQD prior to the 1990 Kuwait invasion, $1 dinar for every 3+ US dollar, as evidence that the potential for the dinar is theoretically unlimited. The United Nations Security Council just said the exact same thing above. They did say that. All right? They did say that. So it says the importance of Iraq achieving international standing equal to. That doesn't mean it's going to make it. It just says it's important for them to get there. That doesn't mean they're going to get it. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to be negative. What I'm saying to you is this. There are a lot of factors that are going into the dinar rate. There's reason to be excited. We know the goal was to get Iraq to where it was before. But we also know there's a lot of hurdles keeping that from happening. They state, they don't mention the pre-1990 dinar has been demonetized, worthless, and that its value was arbitrarily set by an autocratic regime led by Saddam Hussein. This is an incoherent ad hoc statement towards the pre-1990 international standings. The dinar became worthless due to war. Due to being attacked by the U.S., nothing else in the financial world can change the fact that the pre-1990 IQD was $3.22, period. Now, here's the thing, you guys got to be careful. For those of you that got older dollars, people are asking me about the Swiss dinar or the Saddam Hussein dinars, not the new ones. Now, remember, the new ones, I believe, came out in the end of 2003 or 2004. According to the articles that I posted from the State Department in my videos I showed you guys, they tell you that particular dinar is no longer any good. It's not recognized. It's worthless, all right? They state that in there. They're telling you from the State Department that anything prior is no longer any good. But I know some of you have the bills. Here's my suggestion to you. That doesn't mean go out there and start weaving baskets like the people from Venezuela. What you should do is hold on to it and see what happens, all right? When a rate change happens, it doesn't hurt to try. If it's worthless, well, fine. Then you find out the correct way. If it's not, then good thing you didn't start weaving baskets out of it, all right? So, all right. They state, following the embargo, the ability of the Iraq government to manage its currency value collapsed, and it spent the next 10 years at 2,000 to 3,500 dinars to the US dollar. Again, another unlinkable, incoherent hack statement towards the pre-1990 international standings. The dinar became worthless due to war. due to being attacked by the U.S. This was the same answer there. Nothing could change the fact that the rate was $3.22. Okay, so what this person is trying to say is that all the naysayers came making excuses, but the United Nations Security Council said their goal is to get to the rate of 322 is what this person's trying to make the argument about. These dump sites, hit and run sites are unbelievable and incoherent, especially when they try to discredit common knowledge about the Iraq's return to pre-1990 dinars as hype. Nothing can be truer statement by a dealer than the state equal to pre-1990s, and when supported by the United Nations Council statement that this is the goal, when they affirmed again within the draft resolution's preambular part. So that means you guys need to go out and find that. The draft resolution's preambular part. Okay, yes, you twist my arms. I'll go look that up. I don't know why I haven't done it yet. Okay, so we need to find that out. But again, think about these wordings, all right? It says the goal is to get there. That doesn't mean it's there. Okay, there's a lot of hurdles in the way, so I know it's exciting. You guys are doing the pee-pee dance. Just stop. Okay, no pee-pee dance. All right? I know. When I first was getting involved with this, I was jumping up and down doing the pee-pee dance myself. All right? I'm just saying, this is what it's saying. But what the naysayers got out there that makes a great point is this. There's 51 trillion dinars. So think about that. If any of these rates are reinstated, that is a lot of moolah. Now, I've made the argument that each country is going to have a different rate, because it will, because each country's currency has a different purchasing power versus the dinar. Not everybody's going to have the 322 rate. It just depends on your currency matched up against the IQD. So people are like, well, wouldn't I want to run over to the United States? Yeah, if you could. All right. So, you want to find, and I had Sandra on, and I heard her make the same point that I did, and she went further. She said you should have your passport ready, and when you find out what country has the best rate, that's the one we want to go to. So yeah, not all the 51 trillion is going to have the $3.22 rate, if indeed they do reinstate that. Okay, each country is going to have something different. One country, it might be less than, I don't know. One country, you might only give 5 cents. It's going to be different for each. But that, again, that's a lot of money out there. And I understand why the naysayers keep bringing this up, okay? So, tell the anti-dinar scam propaganda to think first. Meant timing and upon what for IQD release, stay tuned. What the hell does that mean? Okay, so nonetheless, they go in here and they talk about the Transparency International Cooperation Perception Index, Iraq versus other countries. Should we blow it up so you can see this? Sure, Pimpy, can we take a look too? By all means, go ahead. So, here's what I have no idea, to be honest with you. I've tried looking at this before, but I have not. Okay, I see what they're doing here. They're trying to show you that Iraq has consistently ranked amongst the world's most corrupt countries. We know this. That's no surprise to us. All right, so anyways, there is a lot of other info on this site. It's not just that. There is a ton of information on here. I just thought these were interesting, and it goes on. There's several other websites that it links you to where they do show you the different articles for you to read. Look, I get why people are excited about this, okay? But listen to the wording because it's important. It says their goal is to reach the $3.22 to every one USD. I know this. I showed you guys this video before. What I try to do is keep everybody grounded and bring you back down to reality. Do I think the rate change is going to happen? I do. But I told you I've read several times in the minutes, and these minutes were also published. Some of the parts of the minutes were published in different news articles. I showed you guys the feasibility study. I've showed you guys BTI reports that so far all of them are at least above $1, okay? So whether you have any faith in the reports or not, I'm showing you what they're at least talking about, okay? But if they come out with 4 cents or something, don't be surprised. Don't be mad. Hold on to it and see what happens, okay? I'm just trying to keep you guys grounded. I see you doing the pee dance when you see this. I get it, okay? But just please do research. Just don't rely on what other gurus are telling you. You need to dig into your own stuff. This is why on all my videos, I always leave a link to the same information that I'm looking at. So this way you can go yourself and look at the same information. And from there, you can form your own opinion from that, all right? There's nothing wrong with us sharing opinions as long as everybody's respectful about it, okay? All right? Anyways, people have been asking me about these all over again, and there's a lot of new people that have subscribed. So I thought I would just bring this article back up again, and also make sure that you guys are aware. There's a lot of people talking about the Venezuela currency, and I just want you guys to be careful about what you're getting into. Okay, so for those of you holding the older Iraqi dinars, I suggest you do the research and look into that, because in one of my videos, I've shown where the U.S. State Department said when they did a currency swap in 2003, they said that currency was no longer any good. Okay, so does it mean it's no longer any good for those who already had it, or is it just in country? I don't know. I'm not telling you to get rid of it, and I'm not telling you to weave baskets with it. I'm just saying when the rate change happens, who knows? Take it in, give it a whirl, and see what happens, all right? All right, then. Go ahead and like, subscribe if you haven't already. It helps me out. Leave a comment. You can see I'm probably one of the fewest people that actually go back and respond to the comments. I go back and forth with people, and no, not everybody agrees with me, and no, I don't agree with everybody, but it's a good way to get informed. And again, if you're not inside my Facebook group, I suggest you get in there. It's free. I leave a link for it down there. It continues to grow at a faster rate, and if you come down here, there's a lot of people asking great questions. There's a lot of people in here who are sharing all kinds of information on different types of investments. It's interesting to definitely go in and read, and you can learn a lot from them. All right then. I'll talk to you later. Bye.